Good Thursday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversation Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, we made it over the hump, and we're in the home stretch toward the weekend, and many of you guys are off today. You'll be spending the day with your family and friends. For us who are delivering your news headlines on this Thursday, we have the truth of the day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you've been part of my conversation with actress and recording artist Brely Evans. Enjoy today's program. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Thursday headlines. In national news, all three men charged in Arbery's death convicted of murder. Jurors on Wednesday convicted the three men charged in the death of Ahmaud Arbery, the man who was chased and fatally shot while running through their neighborhood in an attack that became part of the larger national reckoning on racial injustice. The jury deliberated for about 10 hours before convicting Greg McMichael, son Travis McMichael, and neighbor William Roddy Bryan, who all face minimum sentences of life in prison. It is up to the judge to decide whether that comes with or without the possibility of parole. Travis McMichael stood for the verdict, his lawyer's arm around his shoulder. At one point, McMichael lowered his head to his chest. After the verdicts were read, as he stood to leave, he mouthed, "Love you," to his mother, who was in the courtroom. Moments after the verdicts were announced, Arbery's father, Marcus Arbery Sr., was seen crying and hugging supporters outside the courtroom. "He didn't do nothing," the father said, "but run and dream." Ben Crump, attorney for Arbery's father, spoke outside the courthouse saying repeatedly, "The spirit of Ahmaud defeated the lynch mob." Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper Jones, thanked the crowd gathered for the verdict and said she did not think she would see this day. "It's been a long fight. It's been a hard fight. But God is good," she said. Of her son, she said, "He will now rest in peace." The McMichaels grabbed guns and jumped in a pickup truck to pursue the 25-year-old after seeing him running outside the Georgia port city of Brunswick in February 2020. Bryan joined the pursuit in his own pickup and recorded cell phone video of Travis McMichael fatally shooting Arbery. The father and son told police they suspected Arbery was a fleeing burglar, but the prosecution argued that the men provoked the fatal confrontation and that there was no evidence Arbery had committed crimes in the neighborhood. "We commend the courage and bravery of this jury to say what happened on February the 23rd, 2020 to Ahmaud Arbery, the hunting and killing of Ahmaud Arbery. It was not only morally wrong, but legally wrong, and we are thankful for that," said the Cobb County Executive Assistant District Attorney. Though prosecutors did not argue that racism motivated the killing, federal authorities have charged them with hate crimes, alleging that they chased and killed Arbery because he was black. That case is scheduled to go to trial in February. In more national news, Biden picks women of color to lead White House budget office. Two women of color are President Joe Biden's picks to lead the White House budget office, a milestone for the powerful agency after his first choice withdrew following criticism over her previous attacks on lawmakers from both parties. If confirmed by the Senate, Shalonda Young will become the first black woman in charge of the Office of Management and Budget. "Today is my honor to nominate two extraordinary, history-making women to lead the Office of Management and Budget," Biden said in a video announcement released Wednesday while he spends the Thanksgiving holiday on Nantucket Island in Massachusetts. "She has continued to impress me and congressional leaders as well," Biden said of Young, who has been acting director for most of the year. Biden turned to Young after his first nominee for budget director, Neera Tanden, came under bipartisan criticism. In more national news, on the road again, travelers emerge in time for Thanksgiving. Determined to reclaim Thanksgiving traditions that were put on pause last year by the pandemic, millions of Americans loaded up their cars or piled into planes to gather again with family and friends. The number of air travelers this week is expected to approach or even exceed pre-pandemic levels, and Auto Club AAA predicts that 48 million people will travel at least 50 miles from home over the holiday period, an increase of nearly 4 million over last year, despite sharply higher gasoline prices. Many feel emboldened by the fact that nearly 200 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, but it also means brushing aside concerns about a resurgent virus at a time when the U.S. is now averaging nearly 100,000 new infections a day, and hospitals in Michigan, Minnesota, Colorado, and Arizona are seeing alarming increases in patients. In more national news, jury awards $26 million in damages for Unite the Right violence. A jury ordered 17 white nationalist leaders and organizations to pay more than $26 million in damages Tuesday over the violence that erupted during the deadly 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville in 2017. And finally, in business news, U.S. jobless claims hit 52-year low after seasonal adjustments. The number of Americans applying for unemployment benefits plummeted last week to the lowest level in more than half a century, another sign that the U.S. job market is rebounding rapidly from last year's coronavirus recession. Jobless claims dropped by 71,000 to 199,000, the lowest since mid-November 1969. But seasonal adjustments around the Thanksgiving holiday contributed significantly to the bigger-than-expected drop. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, it's all yours.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Investigate new ideas. Expand your worldview by questioning traditional beliefs. As you become receptive to the wide range of beliefs that exist in our world, you expose yourself to new ideas, thoughts, cultures, and even foods. This provides you with a greater awareness of the world around you. It is this new awareness level that allows you to question your beliefs and values. Even though it may seem like turning away from the traditional is not something you can or want to do, this questioning behavior helps you to progress further on your life journey. When you truly inquire and mix ideas from other worldviews, you can come to a realization of the values, thoughts, or ideas that meet your own needs. Today, investigate new ideas and enjoy the day.
I should mention that Mary Ellen is also celebrating her brand new book out this week called Truth Lives. You can get it through our friends at Amazon.com. We have part of my conversation coming up with actress and recording artist Brely Evans in today's Entertainment Spotlight. Stay with us. You're listening to Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with Entertainment Spotlight. Actress and recording artist Brely Evans joined me on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about her extraordinary journey and how she's been able to manifest the things that she wants for herself. Here's a bit of our conversation.
Brely, I want to begin this conversation with a post that you made literally on the last day of 2018 on Instagram. It was posted on December 31st, and you began it by saying, in 2018, I walked on stage and spoke a dream into existence to the exact person the dream was about. And there you posted a picture with Mississippi's own Oprah Winfrey and yourself. And you ended that post, Brely, with this, and I think that's the big thing that really struck me. I'm sharing because I'm a witness. Work the word, and the word works. Don't believe me, believe him. Get out of the boat in 2019 and live your dreams. Well, you have definitely been able to do that this year.
Wow.
What has it been like for you to see that all come to pass for yourself, Brely?
You just made me get goosebumps all over. I mean, my whole skin just like, oh my goodness. Just to hear my own words back to myself and know what I've been able to manifest here recently is fantastic, incredible, amazing, all those words wrapped in one. It's really a process that works, and I just want to get the word out there that anybody can really see their dreams come to pass.
Brely, I think the thing that draws people to you, and I hear it in interview after interview that you've done either for radio or even on television, you realize that this is so much bigger than you. And it's obvious, even though you're the one who's enjoying the success, you are not afraid for other people to be able to realize that they can have it too. I mean, where does that comfort in your own skin come from? Because we both know not everyone has that, where they can celebrate someone else's success and root for someone else's rise. Where does that come from for you?
Well, I didn't have it in the beginning. I was very self-conscious and scared, and the confidence was kind of low.
Cyrus Webb, Conversation Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversation Daily News. We'll have you guys on tomorrow to wrap up this week. Until then, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversation Daily News today. Let's make it a great one.